Right, hello and welcome to the 2014 Lexus RCF. Now I like the 2014 Lexus RCF, and for the vehicle being under 100,000 credits, it's quite good value for money. So you can pick the Lexus RCF up from Brand Central for 95,300 credits. Now that isn't too bad considering the fact of you get a 5-liter V8 engine that produces 469 brake horsepower. Now this paired with an 8-speed transmission and having the vehicle be front engine rear wheel drive, it makes it a very fun track vehicle. It allows you to throw around corners, have a bit of slide and still have a decent pace down the straightaways. And when it comes to cornering, yes, it does feel a bit heavy considering the fact that the vehicle weighs 3,946 pounds, which is 1,790 kgs. I mean, look, taking it through corners can be a bit sketchy at times because it does have the occasional understeer, but most of the time you are going to be exiting the corner with the rear end sliding out for just a bit of fun. But you can do a lot better. And as you can see, we are not in a standard Lexus RCF. No. This is a fully upgraded Lexus RCF, and this car now has 747 brake horsepower and a weight of 1,235 kgs. Car is a lot lighter and has a lot more power, and that means when it comes to cornering or just enjoying the vehicle, it is so much better than standard. The Lexus RCF is honestly a fantastic vehicle, and if you haven't tried it out, I recommend you do. And what I also recommend you to do is hit that subscribe button for more Gran Turismo 7 content. Now, with the Lexus RCF being fully upgraded, you can get the perfect slide on. Honestly, for me, this is the ideal drift car, slide master, just rear tire lighter. This car is just so much fun when it comes to cornering, and you can really just chuck it about and not really fear that, okay, you're gonna end up in a barrier. The Lexus RCF is a fun vehicle to just enjoy and just have fun with. Now, if you don't want to be sliding all over the place, well, you can set fast laps with this vehicle. With this vehicle setting lap times around the 1 minute 32 second mark around Kyoto Driving Park. That means that this car is able to compete with some of the fastest sports cars in the game. And considering the fact that it costs under 100,000 credits, it does make a really good value for money. Now, when it comes to performance, well, down the Kyoto Driving Park straightaway, you're going to be traveling at over 280 kilometers per hour before you need to slam on the brakes. And when you come around that first corner with the vehicle having a massive rear wing and tons of downforce to just keep you planted to the ground, you can take corners flat out. However, you do need to have some tweaking done to the differential, otherwise the car will be very tricky on acceleration. Now, because the car has no big turbochargers or superchargers helping it along, it gives you 100% of performance 100% of the time. So you have max power throughout the rev range. So that is the reason why the minute you get on your accelerator, your rear end wants to step out. So with a bit of tweaking, you can actually get this vehicle to become a full focus track fledged weapon. Now, let's say you still say, no, the Lexus RCF can do better, you know, it just, you like it, but you just wish it had a bit more. Well, that's when it comes to us now having ability to engine swap it. Now, when it comes to the engine swaps in Gran Turismo 7, we have a lot of powerful engine swaps. For example, we have the 1000 horsepower, I think it's an LS7. We have the engine that comes out of the Maverick, and then we have the Bugatti Chiron swap. Now, for me personally, I would have gone for a Lexus LFA V10 into the Lexus RCF. I mean, for me, I think that's just the right route to go. Same manufacturer, just an upgrade, like, you know, a bigger engine. You know, it should make for a lot of fun and just overall a good time. However, yeah, no, Bugatti Chiron swap. That's all it is. So with the Bugatti Chiron engine being bone stock Bugatti Chiron engine, it immediately doubles the horsepower. Straight, no wasting time, the horsepower is doubled. Now yes, the engine is extremely costly, being at 1.6 million credits for this engine, but you do get a lot of power for that money. Now if we head on over to the tuning shop, you can still add on more power, bringing the grand total up to 1,851 brake horsepower, almost 1,900 brake horsepower in a rear wheel drive that couldn't even handle 700. So this is gonna be, how do I say, it should be an absolute nightmare. And when I tell you, it's exactly that. I did not enjoy my time behind the wheel of the Lexus RCF with the Bugatti Chiron swap. Frankly, I think there's way too much power for the vehicle to handle. Now you see, by the Nissan GTR, Turismo, or even the Corvette ZR1 or the Lamborghini Huracan handle the power so well, is because those cars have the intention of producing massive power. You can see them producing 1,000 brake horsepower, whereas with the Lexus RCF, that 800 horsepower really is the cap. And when it comes to using this vehicle with so much more power now added to it, it becomes very all over the place. So if you do want to use it with this engine swap, you do not want to fully max it out. It is way too much for the Lexus RCF to handle, and it's just going to light up the rear wheels, it's going to be sliding, and you aren't going to enjoy your time with this vehicle, and it honestly just ruins the Lexus RCF. So frankly, I would rather save the 1.6 million credits and just stick with the standard engine and fully upgrade that. However, if you are in the pursuit for top speed, well then the Bugatti Chiron engine is your way to go, because this vehicle is able to go well over 500 kilometers per hour, which is just absolutely nutty. But at this point, if you are swapping a Bugatti Chiron engine in, you would hope it will go over 500 kilometers per hour. But when it comes to lap times, as I said, this vehicle is sitting lap times around the 1 minute 32 second mark, or even 1 minute 31 if you are fast enough. However, with the vehicle being with a Bugatti Chiron engine in it, the fastest lap I was able to set was a 1 minute 35.6. And why is that? Because I was unable to set a very clean lap, because every single lap I spun out. The car just couldn't handle it, I couldn't handle it, because I just see the Lexus RCF is just not the right car for this kind of power. If you do want to use or have a vehicle with this kind of level of power, you're better off just swapping it into the Nissan GTR. If you're looking for an absolute high horsepower drift car, then the Lexus RCF is your way to go. So the Lexus RCF, this engine swap, honestly in my opinion, it just ruined the whole car, and I wouldn't recommend it. As I save your 1.6 million credits and you rather slap it into something else that's actually a bit more usable. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, don't forget leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.